In this video, we're going to study the coordinate geometry of a circle. If you're revising, you can pause the video and have a go at questions 1, 2 and 3, and then questions 4 and 5. Okay, specifically we're going to recognize and use the equation of a circle in this video, where this circle will always have a center at the origin. I'm going to leave all this for your teacher to go into in more detail if you require, but essentially the equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. If it is not a single x squared plus a single y squared equals, then it is not the equation of a circle. But if you do have x squared plus y squared equals, then the number on the right hand side is the radius squared. So question 1 says, write down the center and radius of a circle with this equation. Well, the center of a circle will always be 0, 0 at this level. You don't do anything harder than that. Okay, what's the radius? Well, r squared is at the end of the equation on the right hand side, so that 64 is r squared. So you could say r squared equals 64. So the radius would be the square root of that, which is 8. Obviously, we can ignore the negative because the radius is positive. So the center of that circle is 0, 0, and the radius is 8. What about part B? Well, part B isn't in the form x squared plus y squared, but it could be if we divide everything by 4. If we divide everything by 4, we get x squared plus y squared equals 16. We can then say the center is 0, 0, and the radius is going to be the square root of this number. This is r squared. So you can say r squared equals 16. So r is the square root of 16, which is 4. In question 2, we have to create or write down the equation of a circle when it has a center of 0, 0 and a radius of 7. Well, center 0, 0 just means we write down x squared plus y squared, and a radius of 7 means that the right hand side has to be r squared or 7 squared in this case, which is 49. In part B, we've got to write down the equation of a circle with center 0, 0, which just means write down x squared plus y squared. And then on the right hand side, we have to have the radius squared. The diameter is 2. The radius, remember, is half the diameter, which is 1. So then the radius squared would be 1 squared, which is simply 1. Question 3. Which of these equations represent a circle? Well, it has to be x squared plus y squared, and that is x squared minus y squared. So that's a big no. This one here, I'll just skip this for a second. This one here, it isn't x squared plus y squared, but we could divide it by 2. So it maybe could be written in the form of an equation of a circle. And indeed it can. That is an equation of a circle with a center 0, 0 and a radius of 4, because remember that's r squared. Now this one is not equation of a circle. And why did I skip it? Why is it not? Well, this here is r squared, and if you've got a squared number is always positive. So you couldn't have an r squared of minus 9. Now if we had x squared plus y squared minus 9 equals 0, that could be the equation of a circle, because we could rearrange that, add 9 to both sides. But you never could have this here right hand side being a negative number, so that's not a circle. Question 4. We have to show that the point minus 6, 8 lies on a circle with that equation, and we have to write down the radius of that circle. To show that a point lies on the line, or a circle in this case, we just need to substitute in these values. The minus 6, 8, that's your x value, and that's your y value. So we'd have 2x squared, so 2 minus 6 is squared, plus 2y squared, so 2 8 squared. And if this lies on the circle, it should equal 200. So that is 2 times 36 plus 2 times 64. And does that equal 200? Well, 2 times 36 is 72. And 264 is 128. And that does equal 200. Therefore, you can say it lies on the circle. Pardon the quality of the writing there. We have to write down the radius of the circle. So what we need to do is just, first of all, make that into the equation of a circle by halving it, which would be x squared plus y squared equals 100. The right-hand side is the radius squared, so the radius squared is 100. So the radius of that circle would be the square root of 100, which is 10. Question 5. Find the equation of the circle which has its centre at the origin and passes through the point 1, 7. Well, we're trying to find the equation of a circle. We know it should look like this. So that's our starting point. If it passes through the point 1, 7, we should be able to substitute those numbers in, and it should satisfy the equation. Now, we don't know r squared yet, but if 1, 7 is to satisfy the equation, then r squared has to be 49. And if r squared is 49, then the radius would have to be 7. So the equation of a circle has to be x squared plus y squared. And if 1, 7 goes through, or is on that circle, or if the circle goes through 1, 7, the radius has to be 7. So the right-hand side of that equation would be 7 squared. So the equation of our circle is x squared plus y squared equals 49.